Alright, yo, welcome back to day 6 of live trading ICT Concepts futures. I'm an IFEG trader, I trade IFEGs. If you want to know the strategy, check out my last stream where I did a backtesting session. Pretty much for the whole time I was explaining the strategy, etc. So yeah, we jumped in at around 9 o'clock New York times. I usually hop on at around 8:30, just so I can catch like the hour before New York open. Also, because I live in the UK, it's a bit like, it's a bit long. Like it's 1 o'clock now in the UK, so I'm usually on the charts quite late. But yeah, so we're currently on our first 50k eval count. Obviously, I've passed evaluations in the past, but we're starting from scratch for the stream purposes. So yeah. I think this morning we've actually had a very lively London session, as you can see. Let me just make sure my OBS is working fine. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, we have a lively London session, to be honest. We had an inverse already in the morning. We didn't take out this sell side, so we had this inverse, which was pretty nice, if I'm being honest. Except we didn't sweep this sell side, which is what I would have wanted to see first. I wasn't on the charts at this time, but anyone that did take this, which does not go in line with our strategy anyway, so it's not something you should be taking. But yeah, you could have got some nice RR from that. And then this morning, literally around 50 minutes ago, we had this setup, which it was a good setup. It would have been probably a scale. Yeah, I mean, nah, not really, not the best. But we ended up getting stopped out break even here. I didn't actually take this trade, but I'm just going over some potential trade setups. Outlining my thoughts for the day. We're currently in a daily fair value gap, as you can see, this one here. So I'm expecting a bit of a reversal or a rejection, at least a little bit, man. At least a little bit. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I want to see coming out of this fair value gap. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. What we're looking for, I want to outline that at the start of every stream, to be fair, just for the new people, because obviously I'm just starting streaming, so there's going to be new people coming to watch. I want to outline the IFEG strategy and what we look for every time we hop on the stream, and the only setup we trade. A lot of the times we'll be hopping on stream, we won't even get a setup, and that's okay, in my opinion, because we only trade the setups that we need to trade. We do not trade random bullshit like 2022 models or fucking turtle soup or silver belly. We don't trade none of that. So I'm literally looking for inverse fair value gaps, and that is it. So we need to look for a liquidity sweep, delivery from fair value gap, momentum through that fair value gap, and a close above. Premium and discount short term, and then singular fair value gap, which means you don't need two fair value gaps like one after the other. We want it to be singular or close above both of them or below both of them. Good drawn liquidity, so that's equal highs, protected highs, intermediate term highs, just anything that you always really have good drawn liquidity, as long as you know where you're targeting. Bias, premium discount long term, obvious fair value gap. SMT divergence is like a bonus. It's just what we're looking for. Is it in the macro time? And then quite an important one, V-shaped recovery. We want to see that V-shape recovery, kind of like this. I mean, it's not the best that I've seen, but kind of like that V-shape just right there. So yeah, we'll see what market open gives us, but we're just gonna watch price for now. If you haven't, go check out the backtesting session, because I literally went over everything to do with the strategy. It's like an hour-long video, and we even took some trades to kind of explain it as well. But yeah, you can see very lively London session. We took out these highs here, which is actually quite important, really. So you see this like major like consolidation here. It's not really a consolidation, but we kind of ranged like at the high of that is gonna always hold a lot of liquidity, I believe that may be London high, but yeah, I believe you also swept this as well. But yeah, you see how this draw in liquidity right here is what caused this major move down. This high holds a lot of liquidity now. It's a very like strong kind of point of resistance. Alright, so what I'm trying to see right now, ideally, look, we're quite far into discount. Ideally, I'd want to at least see these lows get swept, and then as a push, because for some reason I actually don't feel like price is gonna take both of them out. I just have I have a feeling. You know, we've got protected lows there, and then we've got those there, another protected low. Okay, so we've just closed below this 5-minute fair value gap. So yeah, I want to see an expansion down. To be fair, yeah, I do. I want to see an expansion down towards this low. I'm not really going to settle for much else before I look for any longs. Yeah, 15-minute closed as well. I'm going to keep an eye on this fair value gap here. I really don't want to be taking anything, but this actually looks alright. I might even paper trade this, to be honest. Okay, that paper trade is frozen. But yeah, that looks real neat. Got an SMT, slight SMT. Literally right at those lows. I just don't like this high. So for me, I'm not going to take this, and I'll tell you exactly why. Look, it might work, but there's a reason why I'm not going to take this. So when you see a high inside of a fair value gap, it's called a protected high. These protected highs hold a lot of liquidity. They're protected by a lot of stop losses, in this case buy stop losses. So whenever we inverse a fair value gap and also take out a protected high in this case, yeah, a lot of the times the win rate is like very much lessened. So if we were to take this though, this would have been our break even, and I'll explain to you why that would have been a good trade in a minute. So this would have been our break even, and then we probably, honestly, like probably could target like these relatively equal highs here, or even just take partials there. But we'll see. So the liquidity sweep that we got, so if you want to go onto the checklist, which is what I'm going to do after every like potential trade entry or just trade entry. So we just recently, and I'll tell you why I trade into this, we just recently closed below this fair value gap, right? And then on a 5 minutes, we've closed below, which is a bearish signature in price. And then obviously we got this protected high taken as the trade opened. However, we did get a nice sweep in liquidity. As you can see, I mean, it's not the best. It barely tapped below it. And as well, like we had some consolidation and some strange price action. It's before market open. It's looking good though, to be fair. Break even. Could probably scale at these next highs probably. We didn't get any delivery from fair value gap. We are in discount. The entry was, yeah, also in discount. It depends on what you look at. Like if you're looking at this price leg, which I wouldn't, because it's not as valid. You can maybe look at, when you're looking at whether the entry was in premium or discount, you can maybe look at that. But typically for me, for something like this, if I'm talking about short term, I'm gonna draw my range from about here, especially if we're targeting these highs. Looks like we're gonna get stop break even. Again, we have another protected high. If we are bearish, I want to really see these highs kind of act as a major resistance point, and reject after we take liquidity. I don't really expect price to come up all the way and take out these highs. I really want to see these lows, this sell side get taken. Yeah, I want to see these sell side get taken, but we might not. We'll see. Yeah, so I talk about this a lot, but I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, it would have been a stop that at break even. So yeah, we're probably gonna invest this, and I'll tell you why. One, just because I'm pretty sure we will invest this. However, I want to see price loiter around underneath the 50% or the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, just to tell me that we're probably not going to reverse and get these highs. You can see this long wick here. I always talk about this. This long wick basically just says, yo, thanks for the liquidity. We've taken liquidity now, and now we're moving down. All these buy stop losses, all the retail traders that have put their buy stop losses above it, so technically like this, all these buy stop losses that have been put above this high have now just been taken, which means there are now less buyers in the market, more sellers, price goes down. Simple as that. Simple as that. That is kind of the basics of liquidity and ICT. But yeah, I know we are bullish. I know we are bearish right now. However, yeah, so we did sweep liquidity, and we are inversing this. This could be like a nice trade, but I want to wait for something more light bulb. Like we literally just hopped on the charts. For me, it's not light bulb enough. I really do like that wick though. So yeah, we can go over this one, because why not? As it's playing out, we can go over it. By the way, break even would be here, at that low. So again, linking to the IFEG ratings, liquidity sweep. Well, yes, we definitely got a liquidity sweep. Very obvious liquidity sweep. This is what we look for. That is textbook when it comes to having a liquidity sweep. Again, something that I want to make known: you don't know something is a liquidity sweep unless we get a rejection from that. So whenever we sweep liquidity, we don't know it's a sweep until we get movement in the opposite direction. Basically, that's what I mean by that. Because otherwise, there hasn't been much liquidity swept. So whenever we break through a low, let me find an example. Like for example here, right? So when we closed above this, when we displaced above this high, we didn't come up and then immediately come down, right? If we did, we'd call that a liquidity sweep. However, here you could class this as sell side liquidity. When you're analyzing the charts, when you're like, let's say you're around this side in the market and time hasn't got to this point yet, and we're like loitering around here, you're marking this and you're labeling this buy side liquidity, and when we go above it, we're waiting to see maybe like a fair value gap down here get inversed, and yeah, but we didn't get that, therefore we're not really going to call that a liquidity sweep. What did happen, we carried on displacing to the upside, and we had this high, which was where price was obviously clearly targeting that buy side liquidity. And look at that wick, we tapped it, displaced above it, and immediately pushed down, and we caused this massive bearish move. That is a clear liquidity sweep. And same in the same case with this. So that's exactly what we mean by that. Yeah. So typically before market open, so at around like these times now, so like 9:10 to 9:30, we usually have like price just kind of steady, like kind of consolidate a bit. As you can see how kind of crazy price was. We was, very like strong moves and momentous moves, a lot of volume in the market, and then you can see now when it hit like 8:30, now all the way to 9:12, we're kind of chilling out, we'll calm down a bit. That's because it's like an anticipation for market open. Obviously we know market open is very eventful. So yeah, one thing you need to do as well every time you hop on the charts before you do anything in the markets, literally at the start of the day, I've already done this, I just didn't do it on a stream, so I'll come do it now. You always want to make sure you go into Forex Factory. This is what I use. You need to go into Forex Factory, change it to obviously New York Times, and you need to look on the calendar and see if there's any news. So it's currently Tuesday, the 4th of March, and we need to see if there's any red folder news for USD. No, we do not have any. It is a clear day. We've got FOMC member William speaks at 2:20. Probably, definitely will not be on the charts at 2:20. It's more around PM session. So yeah, USD wise, we have got nothing. So we've got a clear day of trading. So we don't have to be worried about that. So you always need to check, because, for example, tomorrow, we've got 8:15. We've got news. We've got the employment change. We've also got ISM. So these are red folder news. Red folder news basically just means high impact expected. It literally says high impact expected. So we'll have a high impact on the market. I'll try. Let me actually try to get some examples of that. Of like some news candles. Like this could have easily been a news candle. I'm not sure if it was, but these like crazy moves like this, like bro, like we're like this, and then we just kind of shot up. So yeah, you can see we're just kind of consolidating now, which is also kind of one of the reasons why it's just, you can kind of just know we're quite low into discount. That's one of the major things. Whenever you're low in discount, I talked about this literally in my last live stream. Whenever we're low into discount, we don't want to sell. Like, of course, it's basic. We want to buy in discount, sell in the premium. However, when we are in premium, it's like, especially when you're trading an index, actually only when you're trading an index future, in my opinion, not future, but just index funds, it's more likely that you're going to buy in the premium than sell in the discount, if you know what I mean. That's because index are always, they're kind of a bullish, they're correlated. The correlation of an index pair is up. I'm trying to say, like, it's bullish all the time, because essentially I'm pretty sure it's just business stocks all put into one, and just kind of the index of the top 100 businesses in the US, and it has like an average of 10% a year, I think it is. So we're essentially a positive correlated index. So at the same time, we're gonna buy in the premium more than we're gonna sell in the discount. All you have to do is go into on a daily time frame and just literally just look like we're moving up. You know, it's clearly anyone can see that, and then you can see now we've got a massive drop. Wash, because we are sweeping all this liquidity. Are we gonna reach all the way down there? Is a massive question that I have. I'm gonna mark it out. I'm not sure if we will. If we do, that'll be great. And then I'm kind of looking down towards that. That would be kind of crazy, because then we're like, that would be crazy. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens with price, but I don't know. We'll see, man. Alright, cool. So we're not too far away now from market open, around 13 minutes. Cool, I'm gonna go get water real quick. Alright, cool. Yeah, but you see what I mean though, like something that you'd look and see, like the inverse was, you know, the fair value gap inverse, but there's kind of levels to this. You wouldn't just assume, oh, this fair value gap's been inversed, we're gonna enter and it's just gonna do exactly what you want. There's a lot more to it, and you have to be aware that there's a lot more to it and figure out what those things are. In this case, you know, first of all, momentum wasn't too good. You see how we pushed down and then slowed down a bit. We then would have gotten down here. We start consolidating a bit. We're 10 minutes away from market open. We were already consolidating down here. We've got a long wick to show that we've taken liquidity. However, we don't continue that momentum as we go down. We're very low into discount. Let's even have a look. Bro, see, and we didn't even see this. So now I'll talk about SMT real quick. It's kind of hard to talk about SMT. No one really understands it too well. But so we have SMT divergence right here. So I'm gonna mark this as SMT. I'm sure a lot of you know about it already though, realistically. SMT. So another major reason why this trade isn't going to work is, to be fair, okay, when did we, so, okay, this isn't a reason why we wouldn't have taken the trade, because the SMT would have occurred after the trade take place, but I'll talk about SMTs because why not? So you can see this low here at 917 was created, and we took this low at 902, right? That low at 902 on MNQ has not been taken, right? This is the same low. It hasn't been taken, but on MNQ, but on MES it has. So that's a bullish SMT. It basically means because MES, so S&P 500 index futures, and then M&Q, so the Nasdaq 100 index futures. They're correlated pairs, which means they typically have the same movements in price, and they follow the same patterns. But as you can see, we have a divergence. So we have like an anomaly. So here we've taken, oh, I've still got my fucking, so here we've taken the 902 low to show that we've taken liquidity on MES, and that's like, okay, we can now move to the upside, but we didn't on M&Q. So, you know, that's a bullish price signature right there. So a lot of people would like the fact that we've just gotten a SMT right there, because obviously we've got a fair value gap forming, but you would never get in this because of the momentum for market open. Just I can keep saying it all day long, I don't need to. Bare Asians playing loud music in their whips, bro. I had to shut my window. Cool, so we got a decent rejection from this fair value gap here. Cool. I really want to see it displays now. So market open, I want to see, oh, okay, there we go. So market open happened a bit earlier. We're getting a massive displacement down now. That's the first sell side taken out. Let me just see the second one get taken out. Come on, man. Yeah, that's how we're gonna get it. Did I miss some news, bro? I don't think I did. I'm just gonna double check. 9. Yeah, no, I didn't miss anything. We're good, we're good, we're good. We don't fuck up. We just got a lively market open. See, guys, I don't lie, bro. I'm saying the truth. Got a bit early though, shit. Usually we have it at like around 28. Now I just want to see these lows get taken. These right there. Because if we get those taken, then we can kind of, I will happily take longs from there. Because do I really see price tapping all the way down there, even there, filling these imbalances? I hope not, man. because I don't feel comfortable selling this low. You guys are thinking, oh, you know, it's not even that low. Like, nah, in my opinion, like, bro, this is the range I'm trading. We are far into discount, right? I'm not. I don't want to change my parameters or my my range to like. I mean, bro, look at the fucking, like the actual daily range, bro. This whole price leg, we're so far into discount. I'm not longing. I mean, sorry, I'm not shorting anything, bro. Not one thing. So we'll see. I'm still hoping for some more movement, but I'm not sure in anything at all. How long have I been live for? I'm slapping that 11. 30 minutes. But yeah, so this is no longer an SMT. So for example, yeah, so you have to be wary of that as well. So you see how we took this low on MES, but we didn't take it on MQ. We have to be careful, right? Because at any moment that could either mean, yo, we're bullish, which in this case I didn't really think we were. It's just a confluence as to why we wouldn't have taken that trade or shouldn't have. It could also mean, okay, so since we've taken on MES, we should take it on MQ, which is why we came up, we rejected this fair value gap here, and then yeah, we literally rejected it and then cut down. Okay, so we took our first target, first sell side is reached, and now I want to see it come down to at least these. If we don't get that, then that's fine, but I'll at least need to see price displace above this and close above that point. If we don't get this, because anything that comes up from here now, I'm still expecting price to sweep sell side. And if we don't sweep sell side that low, then I want to see it come displace above that, close, and see, you know, a shift in market structure, CISD. That's what I want to see. But it looks like we are going to take sell side, as I said. There we go. 930 just hit, so let's see what we get. Yeah. I was going to say, that's the only thing that could possibly mean we do not get that sell side, for now anyway. Which is why I kind of feel like this might be a slow day. Because if we displace too far up now, because market open is quite volatile, it still means there's a high chance that we can't reach this sell side anyway. Which is just annoying, because I don't really want to take shorts down here. In fact, I'm not taking shorts. Down here, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care who's taking it. I don't care if ICT took it. I'm not shorting down here. I'm not shorting down here, bro. You know, one trade a day, and if there's no trade setups that we find, we don't get in a trade setup. It's simple as that, bro. Like, no need to overthink anything. If we don't see anything that we like, we don't take anything that we don't like. Like, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Imagine you want to buy something, right? Imagine you have some clothes that you want to buy, and you go to shops to buy it. And you know it's going to come in stock in the near future. You literally know. Like, you know for 100% that sometime in the next literally 5 hours or day, or even if you want to be extra week, you know that it will come back in stock. But when you go to the shops, you see something that doesn't really look similar, but it's kind of like it resembles the same thing, but it's not what you want, like, at all. You don't want it, and you just buy it anyway, and now you don't have enough money to buy what you actually want, and it comes in stock 2 hours later. That's literally what it is, bro. If you put it in that context, that's what it is. Don't buy something you don't want. Like, what the fuck? It's the same thing. Like, you've spent money on an evaluation account. Why would you then do something like that? You've just bought something you don't want, pretty much. Cool. I think we're gonna sweep. I think we're about to sweep sell side. Come on, man. There we go. Cool. So we swept sell side. Why am I getting Netflix ads, bro? What? Now I'm happy to take longs. This sell side was actually a protected low. If I'm being honest, I do not see price coming down to these lows. At the very maximum, this is my last line of defense. That fair value gap right there. Listen, if price wants to come all the way down there, then fuck it, man. But wait a minute. We really could, though. We really could. I just think we're so far into discount. But with this small price leg, we're not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, for example, yeah, we're not. Like, when we're talking about this price, it's funny because it looks like, yeah. So when we're talking about this price leg, from there to there, we're still in premium, but I'm not trading it like that right now. I'm using only short-term discount zones. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. It might be a slow day today, unless I see, bro. Unless I see a light bulb, like unless I see an A+++ setup. There's no way I'm shorting. Yeah, it hasn't been, in terms of like ticks, we haven't really displaced far since market open. However, we're getting some crazy candles. That's a goofy film. Hourly FVG below. Tuesday, chew that. Okay, I did not see that. Good spot. But my son spotted a fucking hourly FEG below. I don't know how I didn't spot that. But anyway, yeah, so we do have an hourly FEG below. So we probably will tap into that. Like I said, I'm talking about this. And that, to be fair, that does really just reinforce what I said, really. I mean, if we do come down all the way into this 15-minute, then it's whatever. We already tapped into this hourly FEG, bro. But yeah, like I said, I don't really want to have to see this come all the way down to that sell side. I kind of just want to see us, if anything, react off this 1 minute FEG. Yeah, well done, son. This guy's still on the team. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, only longs today, man. Only longs today. we're too far into discount. Thanks, Pops is crazy. Fuck me. Of course, yes. We have a massive displacement candle. So yeah, like I said, for me to be able to get into any longs at the moment, especially with the imbalance that we have below, I want to see us displace like comfortably above these highs and then kind of create a market structure shift from there. There we go. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna fucking change. Yeah, okay, well, so this just deletes every single, like, for fuck's sake, it just kind of deletes any, like, so those are our longs gone. Those are our longs gone. Yeah, market open here late today. Yeah, next target or main target, as you can see clearly, when we swept this buy side liquidity, you can see we got a crazy displacement to the bearish side. So this is my target. So when you see, again, I spoke about this earlier, when you see a huge displacement down or a huge displacement up, typically when we've swept liquidity, or even if we haven't swept liquidity, retail traders love to put their stop losses above these of these zones or these highs, because essentially they trade support and resistance, and whenever you have a massive displacement from these areas, you know, a lot of orders are being protected at this point. So this is major buy side liquidity in my opinion, because we've got a massive displacement to the downside. Not to like say that, like, as well, to add to that, we've also got highs like in the vicinity as well. So you can see we swept this buy side liquidity and immediately displaced, but it's the same thing. When a retail trader looks at this, they see, okay, we've got two, you know, prominent highs, so you can kind of call this relative equal highs, and they're looking at that thinking, okay, this is a level of resistance, so they might put their stop loss. It essentially looks like this, like they've entered a trade somewhere and then they've put their stop loss up here. It's simple as that, really. But yeah, weekends we do back testing, because weekends markets are closed, but we're still working though, innit? So weekends we're gonna do back testing, streaming back testing on Saturday and Sunday, hopefully. That's the plan. And then every day, weekdays. cool. So if we do tap back into this fair value gap, I want to see it reject from above the consequent encroachment of it. Bro, Dotty, do something, G. How? Watch my back. If a monkey comes into my room and starts trying to attack me, then I apologize, guys. Certain guys just aren't locked in, man, you know. Cool. So right now, just to explain something real quick, we actually have a fair value gap here, very small one. But believe it or not, I've seen people in Discord take these. This is literally not valid. One, we're like consolidating, so you can see here we've consolidated within this range. And two, like, bro, you can't even see that. If you were to stand back and look at this, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's not valid, bro. That can easily get inversed 100 times and then just destroy your stop loss. It's not valid. That's why a part of the checklist here is obvious FVG, so obvious fair value gap. So it needs to be a fair value gap that looks like this, for example. This is quite a large one, so it wouldn't really need to be like that per se, but fair value gaps like this, for example, like these, it's always in comparison to the candles around it. So for example, if we zoom out, right, you can see that these candles are a lot larger than these. So when you look at the fair value gaps now, they look a lot smaller. But if we zoom in and we actually look in comparison to the candles around it, this is a decent sized fair value gap. We've got one here. These are obvious fair value gaps, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Cool. Cool, so we've got some untapped fair value gaps above on a 1 hour. But really, like, honestly, I'm looking at the bigger picture here. So for me, all I see is we're in a daily fair value gap. We've been bearish for like fucking 15 days, bro. We're deep into discount. And I pointed out literally if you go back a couple of streams, I pointed out this fair value gap. This has been so good for like a week. And I pointed that out. I was like, yeah, we could be aiming to fill this, because eventually all these fair value gaps will get filled. It's just it's the kind of nature of the market. So I said that, and we have. So now realistically, I'd be dumb to not carry on with my same thoughts of the market, looking at it from before. So I just want to revert our rejection. I just can't be asked to wait. I don't want to see price come down here, bro. Don't get me wrong, like, it's possible that we're bearish and we still find longs within this move. Like, there were plenty longs. I'm pretty sure we took some longs in this move down. Because, yeah, we retraced. Some days were bearish, some days were bullish. Because this is the bigger picture, you know. When we increase the resolution, which I like to say, yeah, we started coming down. What worries me, though, is that we barely tapped into this fair value gap here. So we could very well still need to tap into this a bit more, maybe feel a bit more imbalanced. I just don't like how barely we tapped that, and we didn't even tap the 1 hour, the 1 minute. Sorry. It may have been that we wanted to take our. No, I can't. I was going to call that LRLR, but there's no LRLR there. Yeah. So, no one's trading here. So, if you are, you're an idiot. No one's trading here because it's like it's consolidating too much. It's confusing. Price action is not doing what it should do. You should not be trading it. It's like the conditions are not good. Price action is bad. PA is bad. Trading here is like trading. It's like trying to fucking, I don't even know. Trading in conditions like these is like going outside with a blindfold on when it's raining and trying to do like fucking laps on an ice rink with a blindfold. I'm just trying to make up an analogy, bro. It's just retarded, bro. Do not trade during these conditions. What? This guy said A plus setup. Hell no. There hasn't not been a single A plus setup for the past like 3 days. Actually no, there was one very recently. There's no A plus setup anywhere. If he's talking about this, I swear down, bro. Yeah, cool. So we reached our target. You can kind of just feel that that's where price was targeting. So we've now taken that. So we've taken major buy side liquidity. So now we look up and we look for our next target. That's what you want to be doing when you're trading, right? You always want to look for where's your next kind of draw on liquidity. In this case, really we're just, again, because I'm bullish. Obviously, we did just speak about the fact that we slightly tapped into this 1 hour. I'm not too worried about that right now. Not too worried about that, hopefully. But I'm looking above at these 1 hour untapped fair value gaps. I'm looking above to those. And then obviously on the 1 minute, we've got these highs and these highs. So trading is like, the way I trade is like I'm betting on, will we reach the next draw? Will we reach the next draw? Will we reach the next draw? So for example, if I'm bullish for the day, I'm bullish until I think we've taken too much buy side. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or like for example here, right? When I opened the charts, we were around what 842s on a hopped on, kind of, I don't know. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, cool. We've got a 1 minute. Let me get the drawing tool up. We've got a 1 minute fair value gap. I feel like we inverse this and we move towards these sell sides. Whenever we sweep this, I was not that confident that we took the sell side, but when I thought more about it, when I saw how price was moving, I said, yo, yeah, we'll probably take that sell side. And then obviously my friend told me that there was a 1 hour fair value gap below, which I missed somehow. And then yeah, I thought, yeah, we tap into that and we move up. So I just didn't think now, for example, I didn't think we had enough selling power. Not us in general, I'm saying the market. I didn't think I had enough selling power to reach these lows and these untapped FEGs and these lows. I didn't see that happening, you know. So now, for example, I'm bullish now, and it's like I'm bullish until I feel like there's not enough buying power or there's not enough momentum / volume / buyers in the market to push price towards these highs. If you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we're gonna get an inverse here probably if we don't reject off that fair value gap. I'm not shorting. Told you this already. If we inverse this, I want to see a reaction of this fair value gap. Always outline what you want to see in the market because it helps you like draw a narrative. There we go. So it looks like we're rejecting off that quite well. Hey, yo, Dotty, have you gone to gym today? Are you in the chat? Let's go in the chat. Let me see. You're sick. You're just a female. Han, let's go after this. I'll use Bobby's code. What is it? Tuesday. Legs. Never mind. Yo, we're not going to gym. Fuck no. Hell no. What? I forgot it was legs, bro. Oh my days. Fuck leg day. Leg day or no day, bro. Can't like fuck leg day. But let's do core, man. I never work on my core, bro. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna get this inverse again. I don't want to see it really. I feel like again, I'm not. One of the biggest things that people experience losses in trading is FOMO, right? They get a lot of FOMO, so they start taking trades because they feel like other people are taking it, and then they don't want to miss out. So here, for example, there might be a lot of people in the market, or even because I'm in a Discord with the main guy that teaches IFEGs. And he has a lot of people in there, and they speak a lot of rubbish and you know they post all their like, oh, you know, there's a nice inverse and and people just like kind of feel like, oh, I have to take it because if I don't take it and it works, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. That's why I tend not to take it on paper. It's too late now. Well, I can take this. The only reason why I would take it, I don't want to take things on paper if I don't think it's gonna work. But to be fair, this one to that fair value gap, I do kind of hear it. To be fair, let me actually do this. Got 12 seconds to do this, bro. I'm not on paper trade. Oh fuck. 4 seconds. Fuck it. Take on paper trade. But I don't like it. You've even got relative equal highs above. There's news at 2, bro. What did I miss, bro? Oh yeah, no, I didn't miss that. 220. We're not going to be on the charts at 2, bro. Trust me. To be fair, so we had confluence to reach these, but we'll probably go break even very soon. Go break even here. Break even there, and then we've got probably take partials like that. Choose here. But yeah, now we'll analyze this trade. So cool. With this trade, we'll refer to the IFEG rating. So did we have a liquidity sweep? Yes, we did. So again, you can only tell if something is a liquidity sweep after we get a displacement from that high or the low. So in this case, I outlined way before we like pushed up and swept this high. I outlined before and I said, yo, this is a major buy side liquidity, and I gave reasons for it. So yeah, we did have a liquidity sweep. Did we have a delivery from a fair value gap? Well, we can just look over to the left. Did we get one? No, we did not. That's okay though. So realistically, we look for liquidity sweep or a delivery from a fair value gap. We just need one or the other. It doesn't really matter. A plus setups will ideally have both, so we'll have a liquidity sweep and a delivery. So that's what we want to see. Momentum. Yeah, in this case, so yeah, momentum. We have a great momentum candles. You can see, just kind of took for it. It's kind of better to see one, but whatever. But yeah, I don't really expect this trade to work. At the very most, break even, partials. Definitely not here, bro. Someone bet against me, bro, please. Someone bet against me. The fuck was that? But yeah, at the very most, I'm expecting break even, maybe even partials, but I'm mainly saying this because I don't want to see it happen. I'll see hopefully a rejection if we do move down, if we don't just immediately inverse this. If we do move down, see a rejection from above the consequent encouragement of this fair value gap. But nah, bro. And then this one as well, like if we are gonna see something come from this trade, again, it will kind of stay put below this. Otherwise, it's short. But no, let's carry on. Yeah, so premium discount short-term liquidity. Sorry, what? Premium discount short-term. Don't know why I said liquidity, but I talk about liquidity too much. What the fuck? So when we talk about short-term premium and discount, so we're talking about this price leg. So yeah, we are clearly in premium. Obviously, buying the premium, selling discount. What? Sell in premium, buy in discount. So yeah, we're in premium, so it's valid when it comes to taking a trade from here. But however, we've got long term. All you have to do is go onto the daily and see that we are deep into discount. Which, to be fair, a lot of the time, short term is a lot more important. There's kind of two variations of short-term discount, because when we look at that, we can look at this whole range here, and we can call that short-term or long-term. So we can call this long-term and say we're in premium, or we can even look at the daily, call that long-term. But it's just all narrative, bro. You always have to make sure you're looking at the right narrative. Don't just take some random price leg. Like, don't just go and be like, oh, we're in fucking premium or we're in discount and draw a price leg from like here. You always have to look at narrative. Where was the swing lows? So we've got swing low here, swing high there. You always have to know where you're drawing it from. Yeah, we're not trying to reject it. Come on, man. This inverse needs to fail, bro. It has to, bro. I'm like tired of bearish price action, bro. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? Okay. But we're gonna get break even, surely. Why is he shouting, bro? I can hear him. Okay, so we'll break even. Probably take partials already. But I only entered 3 contracts. So yeah, that would have been a partials and then stopped our break even trade. So I guess you say that. But you can just see, like, again, price action from like what? It's 9:37. Price action was shit. Like it's been shit. Now that we've tapped into this, I'm like really happy with what I'm seeing, and this inverse is kind of nice, but I don't trust price action. This long ass wick, hell no. Nah, Dodgy won't gas that. I mean, I can check. I don't think he will gas that, mainly because he might, he might. Yeah, but he's more like, he takes anything. He took some before market opened, didn't he? He took an inverse that didn't actually inverse, okay. And then he took this inverse. Oh, these are all on the 30-second, yeah. So I don't. That's that news candle. Yeah, I don't trade. I was gonna say I don't trade 30-second. I'm assuming bear guys are gonna have. I would have taken this. Like, Bro, what am I looking at, bro? People took the first inverse, bro. People are so greedy. Yo, look at this. What is going on? Like, goodness gracious me. People. So I want to quickly explain. Yeah. So okay, this is like a perfect, bro. I'm so happy this happened. This is a perfect example as to why I do not trade when we have a massive wick and a long displacement down and then up. This is the exact reason, bro, and it's why I stay out of the markets, because especially with slippage nowadays, yeah, especially with slippage on these Apex accounts, I'm not hearing it, right? Because my stop loss will get taken out like before we've even tapped it. So I'm gonna delete all these drawings, bro. It's annoying me. All right, so at this point, right, so we went and we got a massive displacement. We got a thank you for the liquidity wick, right, and took out all this low resistance liquidity. All of that right there. We also tapped into a fair value gap. So, and these are equal lows. So this is like a, technically, when we talk about taking liquidity, delivery from fair value gap, like, you know what I'm trying to say, high momentum displacement, it's like an A plus when you think about it. Like when we're just talking about the confluences, right? Like this is it's a light bulb. However, when we see this long wick, and especially when you're watching it live time and we see a candle just displace up straight through it, and it's kind of just going mad, right? We see long wicks all over the place, like all of this. It's just not, it's really not convincing for me, because look what happens, right? We wick up and then immediately we displace back down, and now we're all the way down here, which I don't even want to talk about because people would have been in this, right? Some people, that wouldn't have gone break even. People would have got stopped out. You know, we've gone up and taken buy side again, and now we're dumping. So yeah, it looks like we are actually gonna tap into this 1 hour again, but I don't want to hear it from nobody, because we took buy side again. This is good though. This is good, because realistically, I'm trying to see, yeah, because I didn't feel comfortable leaving this down here. He took something on the 32nd, really? Yeah, I thought so. What a weirdo, man. So it just didn't close. Yeah, I mean, but see, with this, right? With this, he takes trades based on conviction, more or less technical analysis, if you know what I mean. It's more about like, yo, okay, I'm seeing this. The inverse was probably gonna happen on the 15-second. High momentum, because these are data lows. You know how he feels about data lows, bro. Or not even data lows, but like these long wicks, they always have so much. They hold so much market power, bro. But yeah, no, I don't trade 30-second, bro. It's too like. Maybe like a bit later, but right now, nah. Yeah, so now I feel more comfortable taking longs. I kind of like the look of. I really want to let the market breathe for a bit, bro. I know, like, yeah, I kind of want to let the market breathe, but I do kind of like the look of this. So if we get a nice inverse. We've left the low. We've left the low down here, which is a sign. Yeah, so we've left these lows, right? We've kind of rejected off this 1 minute fair value gap, which I pointed out earlier. But we've left these lows below, which is not the best kind of signature in price. We kind of want to see when we've come that close. Yeah, that's true. There's way too many flipping setups on the 30-second, bro. But yeah, I like the look of this inverse a lot. I'm gonna paper trade it. I'm not gonna take this one, because we're probably gonna tap into this fair value gap above. And like, I just don't like how volatile we're moving right now. I want to look for like I don't really have conviction in these, bro. Yeah, we paper trade these. realistically we should be break even already because we like got in there and we tapped into that fair value gap. So I'm actually just gonna go break even already. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I know this might be a bit like if we create a fair value gap here, I really like that investor these lows. I do like the look at that, even though I said no shorts. So I'm not gonna take it. I'll paper trade it though. Did I take that? Oh my god, I think no, I didn't. I thought I took that on my TradeAway account, bro. I would have gone mad. But yeah, no, I'll be real. I like the inverse to these lows a lot, to be fair. I like the look at that. Whether we get it or not, don't really care because I'm not gonna enter it. Yeah, I don't think we have enough volume yet. If we would have taken these and maybe tapped into that, maybe. Yeah, this is gonna be a slow day, bro. But I'm bakey, bro. I'm bakey, honestly. Unless we get negative R, yeah, literally. It probably would be negative R, bro. Anyway, we gotta have a generous stop loss on it as well. When is the 3-minute close? Yeah, the 3-minute close is in 2 minutes, bro. Like, we're probably gonna reach it already. Yeah, Dodgy would have taken this. This is a good trade, to be honest. We'll do a trade review of this later. Just didn't like how we didn't take these lows. But yeah, obviously in hindsight, we're gonna say, oh, A plus, but no, it's not really A plus, especially when if you don't have conviction, you don't have conviction, bro. There's enough times where I've taken a trade when I've had a weird feeling, even though it looks good, it's like, nah, I'd prefer not, because this could have easily carried on to spacing down. Like, let's be honest. So as much as you can say to yourself, yo, oh, like, why the fuck did I not take that? You can give so many reasons for the other direction. And for me, an A plus setup is only an A plus setup where I can think there's more reasons for it to win than to fail. And in this kind of setting, especially with how price action has been, like, we literally got basically a news-driven candle 30 minutes after New York Open. We got, price action started to move. Look at this, like, almost 5 minutes before New York Open, we started chopping. Yeah, let's have a look at the 3-minute. Yeah, so it would have to be negative. I'll give a little, like, a generous stop loss to this as well. To those kind of data highs. But like you said, I don't know if we have enough volume to push to those. But it might be a good play. That's if we even inverse it, to be fair. But yeah, we'll speak about this trade because I'm not gonna discredit it. It's a great trade. If you took this, it's a great trade. I just didn't feel good about it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Didn't want it, didn't buy it. If you wanted it, buy it. The parameters of this would have been break even at the open of this fair value gap. We then would have taken partials at around 1-to-1 RR. Obviously we're targeting these 1-to-1 RR, so probably, yeah, we're taking partials up here, definitely. And then I think, yeah, we were right. See, there wasn't enough volume at all. We just would have got a nice little partials. I can put so much money that Dodgy took this. Yeah, I've seen the woman in short. I'm not interested. This guy said this is the best PA he's ever seen. To be fair, yeah, to be fair. Yeah, one set for life. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty live, bro. On the 30-second line. Are you in the short? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at these highs, bro. I've been eyeing it up. But yeah, we had a one set for live. Literally, I don't even know. It was last week. Was it Friday? I'm not sure. I kind of want to go talk about it. Maybe in a second. Okay, so we'll probably. Yeah, that would have been partials. Break even. How have you got to break even? It would have been entry there. It would have been partials at like this fair value gap. No? And then it's not break even. Unless you took partials like here. I don't know where you would have. Oh, it wicked in the same low. That's crazy. Oh. I hate you, bro. Alright, I like the look of this inverse. I'm probably gonna take this one because we've got a nice like 2022 model forming, and then also I like these like data low kind of highs. I like making my eyes. Just gonna break even now, yeah. I do like this inverse a lot. Hopefully we get it. What are you saying about that inverse? This one. Especially after we swept. Then, yeah. I don't like it, man. We really need to reject from this. I don't want to close. If we close below this, it's kind of invalidated, in my opinion, which is annoying. But we just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient. I'll be really pushing for those lows, bro. This is paper trade, right? Okay. The amount of times I've almost wrapped it. It's like a 1-to-1 on paper. That's short. Because why not? Yeah, cool. I'll talk about this one. So, yeah. So we had our liquidity sweep, clear liquidity sweep. So this is kind of like a V-shaped recovery. I'm just gonna talk about this trade. Would have been partials and then stopped out at break even. So we had our liquidity sweep. We actually delivered from this really minuscule 1 minute fair value gap, which is quite rare. I never really see that. It's quite funny when it does, because it's like you got smoked by this fair value gap, bro. And then we had great momentum going through this fair value gap, which again, bullish signature in price. Whenever we close with a lot of momentum, that's what we need. We can't enter none of these trades unless we have good momentum through the fair value gap. We was in, when we talk about short-term discount, premium discount ranges, we're looking at this range. The entry was just in the discount. And then also, obviously, long-term, like I've been talking about all day, we are in discount, so we're bullish in that sense. We want to be buying the discount. You know, we have a obvious fair value gap-ish. So yeah, it's not the largest fair value gap, but I'd say this is good enough. It's good enough. I'd want it to be a bit bigger, to be fair, but it's good enough. And then yeah, we had a singular fair value gap. The only thing is we tapped into this fair value gap. I remember back in the day I used to backtest so much, and our main rule, and it's like what stopped us from taking trades so much, was the fact that if we were to inverse a fair value gap but we've wicked into another fair value gap, it's immediately invalidated, because then we've taken some sort of like buy side liquidity, if you know what I mean. Oh, he waited. There's no way. So he entered down here. Deep. That's fucking... If that's not... What is he on, bro? Are you talking about this one? What a weirdo, bro. That is like... That's like a 1. That's like a 1 to 0.5 RR, bro. Hey, that guy is a psycho, man. That's why he's a millionaire, though, isn't it? Because I've seen, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm an idiot. Yeah, he targeted it. What am I looking at here then? Because yeah, exactly, yeah. But he didn't take this. He got out here, so he didn't actually target these. He might have left a runner, maybe. But I don't think he did. I think he just took it to here. So if we would have entered here, he would have got out here, and then maybe left a runner. Actually, nah, he definitely left a runner. I know that guy, bro. He uses runners. Okay, yeah. So we haven't really got a sweep. We haven't got a delivery from a fair value gap unless we get this as our delivery. Because I do like this inverse, but we need like really good momentum, bro, honestly. Yeah, yeah, it's good though. It does take anything on the market. It's how like it's where I kind of want to get to when I have that much confidence to take trades that don't really look textbook, but in my mind they are. Which is what I'm trying to do now. Like I don't want to take trades based on so much to the point where like I'm only taking it, even though I don't feel like it should work. I'm being a robot. I'm just taking it because it's like part of my setup. But I feel like that's why so many people lose because you just see an inverse and go fucking let me just enter it. Like there's more to it, fam. Well, I might start streaming Rainbow with YS, you know. Can't even lie. I can't lie. Solo queue to champ. Let's see what these guys are saying. Come on, bro. Yeah. A lot of people are bearish. Like, okay, so when I say I'm bullish, I'm saying I don't really like the look of the shorts, and I only really want to take longs. I'm not saying like I don't think price will go, because honestly, from here, like, if you just look at price, if you've looked at price long enough, you can anticipate where price. I've done it numerous of times on Telegram, and I've done it on live where I've called where price is most likely to go to. It's not very difficult to do that. So when people say they're bearish, I always get confused. Like, are you saying you're bearish as in you think price is just going to go down because it's currently going down, or are you saying you're bearish because you think you're going to take trades? Like, this because bro, people. I just saw someone take this, bro. It's so funny because they'll post it in the group chat. They'll post this trade here, yeah, in the Discord, and it's gonna match, right? It will. It will get to these lows, clear data lows. So I'm confident of that if it doesn't kill myself, right? But they'll send these, and it's like when the other 9 times out of 10, this just completely smokes them. They're not gonna send it. They're not gonna send it, bro. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill myself. Why did I say that? As if they're not gonna take it. Nah, they will. I stand by it. They're taking that there. I swear down. Yeah, I mean, I'll grab 30-second when I need to. Right now, I don't feel like it, man. 2 minute, I hear you. Wait, is Trader V bugged? Why did I just see? There we go. See, like, I'm not a magician for knowing price is gonna get down there. So when people say they're bearish, it's like price is going down at the moment, but I'm bullish. As in my long-term kind of outlook and my narrative for today is bullish. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Even though technically, so the way I kind of determine daily bias is different. So if we close, again, I think I've done this in the last video. If we close below previous day's low, then we're bearish. If we close above previous day's highs, then we're bullish. That's on the daily. So technically, I'm bearish for today. Technically, I am. I just don't think we're going to close below previous day low. So what I'm saying is, I think this is the point at which we reject. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I called this like 5 days ago. I said, yo, we're gonna come down to these fair value gaps, and then I want to see rejection from there. What I don't want to see, or what I don't think will happen, is we come down to these. If we do, then we do. It is what it is. Like, it doesn't matter. But like the narrative that I'm drawing for myself is a rejection from this fair value gap, And yeah, if we close below it, then 100% I'll change my narrative, and we're targeting these lows, and we're bearish. Well, either way, I'm not. I don't like shorting down here. I'll just use the 1 hour. So for example, we're in the 1 hour for Vega right now. This is more or less what I talk about when I say long-term / short-term premium discount. I'll take a long through here. You know, I'll take a long down here, but I'm not really gonna take a short up here unless it's A plus. But I will take a short up here, if you know what I mean, because there was plenty of shorts that I didn't like, to be fair. But yeah, like this is not even a setup that I can see anyone, like I can't, this setup, and I swear to God, like if people start putting this in the Discord, I'll be fuming, because that is a horrible setup. Yes, what is going on? Excuse me? Okay. Like yeah, it's worked, and yes, we've displaced lower. If your confluence for this was because of this wick, and you're kind of calling it a data low, then I hear it, but if not, then I do not. It's not good setup. We had no liquidity sweep, we had no delivery from fair value gap, we had an untapped 1 minute fair value gap above. So yeah, alright, cool. So we just took out our next target, and bro, go back in the stream. I did say we'd could potentially come back and tap into these. These have not been tapped yet. I think that's a 15-minute fair value gap, I believe so. Yeah, exactly. Cool. So we've tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap. To be honest, bro, like we're not reaching this. My last line of defense is this. Now I really want to see a rejection, especially, bro, to these highs, right? If we can get a long down here and target these kind of data high looking candle, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. And right now as well, I'd want to see something like this. I'd want to see like that, a sweep, and then an inverse. I don't want to just see an inverse like this. So you can see how this is an inverse here. I want to see a short-term sweep before that. Yeah. I'm gonna just take this long on paper. Break even at this self-made high. Technically, we should already be break even, but okay. It's pip trade, but okay. Yeah, I'm in it, mate. But I should be break even here. I don't really care. Paper trade, bro. See, I'm in it. To be fair, price action has been very good today. Can't complain at all. Just didn't see what I wanted to see. Simple as. Simple as. I think the best setup we had today was this one. And I was so close to taking it. It's just these lows that we've just taken. I was rightfully I was right for saying it's a bit weird that we haven't taken those lows, because you can see we've rejected off this and we've actually come down to take these lows. If we start moving up now, it would make a lot of sense for me. So if we targeted these highs now, so if we started chasing these highs, I'd feel quite good about the fact that we kind of felt like we should take these. I'm talking about these highs. Like these lows. We came so close to taking these lows. A lot of the times when that happens, it's like it's always gonna. What, done for the day?
I mean, yeah.
You took it?
I know, I took it on my paper. I don't know if it's going to match.
On your paper?
Yeah.
So why you... Where? So how are you done for the day?
Nah, I don't think there's going to be anything good today, bro. I can't lie.
What? Yeah, I hear it, not to be fair. Because especially after these have matched.
I think you missed the good setups, innit?
Yeah, no, I hear it.
There wasn't even anything, except for that one.
This one, I lie.
Nah, not that one. This one, fam.
What is but I think this was the only good one, bro.
Nah, I don't like that. Just because of the fact that it tapped the fair value.
Nah, and it swept. Oh, what, this one?
No, because we already tapped into this fair value.
Oh, yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah, literally. I'll probably be done for the day after I see if this,
I would see, if that closes below that 1 minute.
Leave it. Because then, you know what we're doing? We're fucking G. What's the time? 10:30. Probably be on till like 11. What, are you going gym?
No. Can't lie, I was actually like, bro, man's not going gym in this condition, bro.
You're not sick, bro. You're not. You was just dancing, bro. Like,
when was I dancing?
In there, in the living room. Or you was rolling.
Nah, but that's easy, bro. Actual gym, like, bro.
See, it's because it's leg day.
Tomorrow I will gym. No, tomorrow I'll buy legs tomorrow, bro.
Nah, hell no, bro. It's back and buys.
Back and buys in the morning. And I'll buy legs in the evening. But I can't lie, I'm not doing gym today.
Oh, say that, bro. Shit. Hey, when's Bobby getting back? Is he not back?
He'll be back at 1 a.m.
Is he brushing uni?
He always brushes it.
What?
I think there's an exam on Wednesday, so.
Yeah, we closed below. Can't lie. I haven't even been live for that long.
Slide over in 30 seconds. Just because you guys always posting 30 seconds.
Yeah, now 30-second longs. I mean, 30 seconds.
Bro, it actually pisses me.
It's because you know why? Because the 30-second entries are a lot more like, they have, like, for example, the RR is so much better because bare times something like this will happen, or like, you could have got an entry like down here if it was on a 30-second.
Like that entry that you got up, you got an entry there. Fam.
Yeah, this here, that here.
Dick,
that's crazy stuff.
Got entry there.
Some guys trade like the 15-second as well, but I think that's too I think that's too far. Yeah, it might be done for the day, bro. It might be done for the day. Tomorrow?
So I can pack my coursework last night.
You have coursework?
Yeah, it was like, bro, you know my coursework was like using ChatGPT.
Well, you're supposed to.
Yeah, so ask ChatGPT to write an essay about this, and then
like edit it.
Yeah, edit it. Bro, use ChatGPT to edit.
Yeah, as in like learn how to. Oh, that's. I like how they're doing that because I'm pretty sure, bro, most of the unis don't they use ChatGPT.
That shit is so mad. It was a bit long, but it was mad.
the chest, I feel like we're actually gonna touch these, bro. I was like so confident that we wouldn't. Nah, we're gonna reject from this, bro. I can put so much money on it, bro. Let me see if we get this inverse, bro. If he's going crazy.
1 minute.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. $15 short. Bro, we actually might invest this. Shit. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Gonna end the stream for today. It was a good stream. We saw a lot of setups. It was good. I could analyze a lot of setups for you guys. Probably a lot to talk about later on a Telegram. I'm just gonna wait and see before I close the stream. I'm just gonna wait and see if we get this inverse here. But I'll probably be done for the day. I feel like all the good kind of setups, the good price action for New York session and after New York Open have happened. And I'm gonna see if this 15-minute closes below, and then after that I'll probably be done for the day. If it does close, then surprisingly enough, we actually are gonna reach for these lows. So I already think it's gonna inverse anyway because of the fact that we're like playing down here. However, if we do get a sweep like this, and inverse, that's a possibility, but I rarely see price come from this far down below the consequent encroachment of a large 15-minute and then inverse a fair value gap. We will probably get something like this. We close down here, we do all of this, and then after a while we end up inversing and going up. And it's like you're kind of extending this wide, and we've got like a late inverse is what I like to call it. But yeah, man. Got what? 2 minutes left on this 15-minute. If you're in the chat, anyone that's taken any trades today, be sure to drop it into the Telegram. Guys move so shy on that Telegram, like. I'm trying to turn it into something like this where we've literally got guys talking. If like guys would prefer a Discord, then then I hear it. But something like this where guys are posting in their trades and shit. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this 15 minute to close and then I'll be done for the day. Good stream, honestly, very good stream. Very good price action. A lot of things to talk about later. And a lot of things to go through. I'm still, so this high, whenever you see a long wick like this is a very influential high. We're gonna wait for price as well. We're gonna look out for when price takes that out in the near future. Bro, can I stop drawing on the screen, bro? But yeah, now this inverse is teasing me, bro. Big man thing, teasing me. I'm gonna wait for the 15 minute to like close before I think about getting in this. This is crazy, bro. The fact that I'm actually about to have to enter. So we did sweep. Ooh, we didn't close. We didn't close it. To be fair, if we had the 30-second here, that'd be very useful. That's just annoying, right? Because usually if we closed that, like if we were closed up there, we would have been in and we would have been up. But we'll see. Plus the 15 minute hasn't closed yet. I just don't trust it, bro. I like how we're rejecting off of this though. This is what I like to see. This is what I wanted to see for the whole time. This is what I've been wanting to see. Is a rejection off of this fair value gap. It looked like we were dabbling below this consequent encroachment, but I think after this inverse, yeah, I don't like the momentum. Now this is invalidated only because of this long wick that we just got. You seen it? Seen this thing, bro? No, hell no. Not after it's just done this. Look at that. Yeah, I'm done for the day, bro. I bet. We out, huh? We out, bro.